Hi guys, it's Nikki with Nikki Speaks TV, and we have a lot to get into, okay? I'm not gonna hold you. Let's go ahead and get into this Normani versus Chloe Bailey, okay? So it's no secret that we have been waiting for Normani to drop her debut album. Listen, we have been sitting here waiting to the point where a lot of people just they don't even care anymore, okay? Normani has done everything from features to performances to being on the scene, being at Fashion Week, making sure that she's photographed with the who's who in the entertainment business. But she was doing everything but giving us music, okay? And listen, she finally decided to answer all of the calls and she dropped a snippet for her single that's dropping this Friday. Apparently, it has no features. It's all Normani. And listen, the promo picture, the promo video was hot. It was fire. Baby girl is in a string bikini and she's painting. Now, I listened to the snippet. I could not correlate the painting half nude with the song or the snippet. But listen, it is only a snippet. I'm sure it's all going to come together once we hear the entire song, but I will say it was fire. Now, what I do think is, I think that her momentum has kind of died down a little bit. So she had to have some shock value in introducing and announcing this particular single because a lot of people have kind of stopped checking for Normani. They've gotten frustrated, they've gotten tired. They've been asking for music year after year, and fans are not really getting it. They're not getting that music. So I will say that I listened to the snippet and the snippet was okay. It wasn't, wow for me. But again, that's just me. I'm always going to give my opinion. But I think that for me, the promo video kind of overshadowed that. But the snippet itself, I can't play it here, of course, for copyright reasons. You guys can go and check it out on her Instagram page. But yeah, I wasn't wowed by it. But here's the kicker. Here is the kicker. So Chloe Bailey recently took a break from her sister, and that was really less than a year ago, if I'm not mistaken. That was less than a year ago. She took that break. She dropped Have Mercy, and now she dropped a trailer for her upcoming single that's supposed to be dropping as well. Now, listen, I was a little caught off guard. I was caught off guard. I was, because if you guys know the music industry here recently, you don't find a lot of the women in the music industry, whether it's R&B, whether it's rap, the major people don't really drop at the same time. So when Chloe came after Normani and dropped her teaser, I was just like, oh, oh, okay. So this is going to be an interesting week in music, okay? So that was kind of the first thing that stood out to me. Now let's talk about this trailer. Okay, the trailer was fire. I'm not going to hold you. Listen, the trailer was fire from everything, the visuals, the concept. Like, I loved it.
I was also glad to see that she got away from, just kind of just over sexualizing herself. Now, here's the thing, I don't have a problem with, definitely with women being in touch with their femininity and being sexual. I just found some of the things that Chloe was doing was kind of a distraction from her talent and also a distraction from her just putting out really good music, in my opinion. So, this snippet was a clear contrast to every single thing that she's been doing on the internet lately. And I was here for that. I was absolutely here for the artistic value in the photos, the shots that were taken, um, with the trailer, the video. I was here for the artistic side of that.
Now, the snippet again, I wasn't wowed. A lot of people were, though. A lot of people were wowed with, the snippet itself. And here's the thing, there's no denying that Chloe can sing. Chloe can blow, and there's not a lot of people that's in her class right now. There's just not. Her and her sister are kind of top tier when it comes to vocals. They have that. Good vocals don't necessarily correlate to good music for me. Me, again, that's my opinion. So again, the snippet, hey, it didn't make me say, hey, I'm going to immediately go as soon as it drops and download this, or I'm going to pre-save it now, because of course she has her pre-save link up along with Normani. I didn't do none of that, okay? But I also didn't do it for Normani. I mean, her snippet didn't wow me either. And now, also, listen, you can support both ladies. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. You can absolutely support both ladies. I encourage everyone to do so. But my question is, when midnight strikes, who are you listening to first? Are you listening to Normani first, or are you listening to Chloe Bailey first? Let me know down in the comment section, okay? Because I'm just curious, okay? I'm curious to see what everybody is thinking there. That's all I have for them, Chloe Bailey and Normani. Let's go ahead and move into Latto and Amaretta. So if you guys remember, a couple of days ago, I did do a video on the whole Amaretta and Latto beef. That clearly is not a beef, okay? Not a beef at all. I think it's good that they aren't beefing. Well, as everyone knows, Amaretta actually has a viral song that it has over 1 million views on YouTube. The song is called Sorry Not Sorry. And as you guys know, a few days ago, Latto did have a response, because as everyone knows, Latto is from Clayco. She represents Clayco. She represents Atlanta. She has no problem with representing them both. And listen, the song specifically said Clayco is not Atlanta. And so Latto came back and was kind of making fun, kind of being a little sarcastic in a TikTok that she did. And so listen, I thought it was a little shady. I felt it was a little shady. Well, these ladies announced on yesterday that Latto was actually doing the remix to Sorry Not Sorry. So listen, I don't know if there was beef, and they used that as an opportunity to kind of reach out to one another after what they said on the internet, because they didn't go back and forth. It was Latto being a little shady with her TikTok. Amaretta came back and said, I said what I said. And that was just it. There was nothing else after that. So I don't know if they reached out to one another after that little exchange and they said, hey, let's do this for the city, or if this was planned all along and they used that little back and forth to try to build up momentum or just kind of promote the remix that was coming out. Who knows? Who knows? Okay. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think down in the comment section. I will say this, and of course I cannot play the snippet. I'm not going to chance it, but go and check it out, because Latto, listen, Latto 8, okay? She did what needed to be done. That's my opinion, okay? I will say this. So Amaretta is new to me, and so I've just recently, since my last video, kind of been listening to some of her music, and I think she's really talented. I like her. I like her flow. The few songs that I've listened to, I really like. I would have actually changed the sequence of the way they did the remix. So for instance, Amaretta still keeps she still keeps everything the same. And she comes in first, does her part, and then Latto actually does her part at the end. I would have had Latto go first, and I would have switched up my words. I would have switched up my lyrics and did something did something else a little bit different, because Latto comes in and listen, she kills it. She kills it. So I would have had her go first and I would have ended it. That's what I would have done, because I think that Amaretta is actually capable of bringing the same level of pressure as Latto. But listen, those two ladies are really talented. So all I have to say is I would absolutely recommend going and listening to that remix, because Latto 8. Okay. She definitely did. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section, and we're going to kind of keep things moving. Let's move right into this drama with Meg Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj. So I'm not sure if it's drama with Nicki or if it's just drama with the Barbs, okay? Listen. So Meg Thee Stallion recently had the opportunity to the cover for CR Fashion Book, and listen, she ate that. She did. I love fashion, and I love when it's executed really elegantly, clean, and I loved what she did. I loved everything about all of her looks. Well, what's causing kind of an uproar or commotion amongst the Barb community? I'm just gonna say the Barb community because they have their own community. Okay, they're their own entity. Okay, but what's causing an uproar is, of course, as you know, anytime someone covers a magazine, they also do an interview so that, of course, inside the magazine, you can have that article about that individual that did the cover. Well, this was no different. Meg the Stallion actually answered some questions from this magazine, and this was one of the questions that was asked of her. There's a lot of controversy around women in rap and how few there are compared to their male counterparts. Do you think rap is finally at a point where it can fully embrace women? Meg said, women are killing the rap game, so there is no debate about our staying power. There's still work to be done in terms of equality in hip hop, but it's come a long way, and we have to thank the queens that paved the way for my generation. There is no Meg the Stallion without Salt and Pepper, Queen Latifah, Trina, Gangsta Boo, Missy Elliott, Lil Kim, Eve, and so many others. Listen, I'm going to read that again and you tell me who's missing. There is no Meg the Stallion without Salt and Pepper, Queen Latifah, Trina, Gangsta Boo, Missy Elliott, Lil Kim, Eve, and so many others. Okay, so as we all know, no female rapper can mention other female rappers that have paved the way without mentioning Nicki Minaj, or there will be an uproar within the Barb's community. And that's exactly what happened. Now, listen, this is my opinion on the situation, okay? I'm going to give my opinion. I know I'm going to receive backlash, but here it is.
I don't see anything wrong in Meg actually paying homage to the pioneers of female rap. And she specifically made sure that she named women from a certain era. This era was prior to Nicki, it was before Nicki. So I really didn't see anything wrong with her not mentioning Nicki. Now, definitely the elephant in the room is that Meg and Nicki are no longer on good terms. They are supposedly or allegedly not cool. They're not friends. And here's my take on that situation. Were they really ever friends? I mean, they did the collab, and that was kind of it after that. I mean, I don't recall them actually being friends. You know, colleagues maybe, they were working together doing business for that feature, but other than that, I don't remember them being friends. So again, I can kind of see where some people are coming from in terms of the Barb saying, hey, she was being shady because we know that they're not cool, and she specifically omitted Nicki Minaj. Well, you kind of have to kind of overlook that because she made a point of, again, as I stated before, of making sure she stuck to paying homage to women that were from a totally different era. Now, if she started naming people from Nicki's era, which there are none, if she started naming women from Nicki's era, then you could have definitely gave her a side eye, like, okay, are we just gonna skip over Nicki because this is her era, and she kind of ran things there. But no, she definitely paid homage to the pioneers, and I don't see anything personally. I don't see anything wrong with it. I just don't. No matter what the ulterior motives are, I agree with her. The women that she named are pioneers. They paved the way for everyone, including Nicki Minaj, to be honest. So, yeah, that's my opinion on it. You guys let me know what you think down in the comment section.
And I think that is all for this video. Go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys on the next video.